Hello YouTubers, Rosie Girl and me, we are out here at the park today. This is the park, and we basically start off of the street here, and I did the dig over there and then a dig over there, and I couldn't find anything. So for me it's basically now getting used to the new Garrett 350 Ace. So basically now my third dig here, I just want to show you here. I actually at 2 inches depth, and that's exactly what the detector showed. I was able to find a dime, and that's exactly what the detector showed as well. It's hard to tell what year it is. I'm gonna need to take it home and get the magnifying glass on it. Kinda hoping that it's an older one, but it's really hard to tell. Anyway, that's my very first find with the Garrett 350, so I'm excited. It only took me 15 minutes to find basically my very first coin. So we got our cherry popped with the Garrett Ace 350, so let's get on with the hunt, and I will be back as soon as we find the next find. Alright, our next find, and here's the Rosie girl, by the way.
Gloving up for surgery.
Gloving up for surgery. You're gonna go...
I'm digging every signal, so I'm getting a lot of trash today, but that's fine. I'm on a jewelry hunt today, and of course, gold and foil and pull tabs are right in the same range metallically, so you got to pull a lot of crap to get good stuff.
Get the good stuff, yeah.
Yeah, take our time. Not in any rush. First day. How you liking your detector? Huh?
Loving it.
Right.
It's very clear, and it actually pinpoints it where I don't even need a pinpointer, really.
You really don't. I always find, just bring a pinpointer for the hell of it. But the shovel's good. You get a good, clean 4-corner cut, lift it up, and put that cut right back in again. Plus it's rainy, so it's going to be fine in terms of the grass growing and all that. So.
Yep.
All right. Ground control to Major Jenn.
Roger that.
Right.
So, I told you when I find something, I would show you, and here the metal detector totally went nuts. And this is what we got here. The first thing that I did see was this here, and this is a pin for a bulletin board, a cork board. And then I saw something shining there, and I got excited, and oh, look what we got here. A bottle cap from Budweiser. So I am digging all the schmutz, of course. We're gonna clean this out and take it home, and we will give you when we come home a review of all the finds that we have. Anyway, this is basically my second find, even though it's nothing of value, but this is reality. If you're looking for gold and stuff, you want to dig everything, Not that I'm only after gold. I'm already happy. Like, I got that dime, and it looks like it might be an older one. So anyway, so we're digging for everything. So that's our next find here. So off to the next find. Alright, so I've been digging here, and the Garrett probe thing went crazy, and yeah, this is what we got out here. It's a bottle cap. So, wow. Another bottle cap. So anyways, find is a find. We'll clean it up when we're home, and then we'll see what brand it is. Alright, boys and girls, I went out here, I thought here by the porta potty or by the shed here, people will be here. There's a bench, you know, people will be sitting here. Because I went way out there and there's just schmutz out there. So I thought, well, maybe come out here, people walk around through here. So I've been digging a hole, and I started digging over here. Then I started coming over this way, and I kept getting a really clear, super clear signal. And just as I was about to say, oh well, there's nothing in this hole, I looked and I'm like, what is that? And it's like, check this out right here. Here it is. Another innocent dime. Not quite sure what year it is, but it's my second dime today. So I'm really now actually excited after an hour walking around, not getting anything but just iron and stuff. Lots of iron signals. I thought I'll give it one more try and come out this way here, and it paid off, babies. Got another dime. So when we come home, I'm gonna clean this one up as well, and then we'll reveal the years on this one here as well. So hopefully, so this one was actually about 4 inches deep. So 4 inches seems to be really the depth that you want to dig at to get decent stuff, apparently, in this park here. So let me take the earphones off. I'm telling you, with the earphones, it's so much better because you can pick up, I mean, so much stuff out here in this park. So anyway, I'm really excited. My second dime. Basically what that tells me is that I'm getting more proficient on this whole metal detecting thing. And I'm particularly when you start with a new piece of equipment that you haven't worked with, you know, it takes time to learn the piece of equipment and to get used to the tones and everything. And I've learned that when it hits iron, it gives out a very low tone. And as it goes up towards the silver, the tone gets higher and higher. So, yeah, so here's our fourth, I think this is our fourth find. So hopefully we'll find another. Alright, so I decided to leave the park over there and come across the street. And there's like a school over here. I thought, well, you know, maybe, you know, when parents come pick the kids up, you know, maybe they'll leave some money behind. So I've been kind of sweeping this entire area here. And a lot of schmutz signals, but then I come up here and I've been digging and digging, and it gave me a really strong signal. And I see something poking out. I'm not quite sure what it is, so I'm gonna have you guys with me here. See what this is. Whatever it is actually already really clean. Came out really clean. And as you can see, this is a earring. There's the hook for the ear. So we have another find for the day. Not in the park, but across the street from the park. So that makes me happy. Yeah, it's not a coin, but you know what? Finding an earring, you know, that's pretty neat. You know, it's all about finding stuff, you know. That shows you that you're doing something right with the metal detector. So yeah, an earring. Pretty cool. It's probably not worth much, but you know, it's a find. So we'll try to find some more stuff, so stay tuned. Okay, so I've been digging here, and it's at 6 inches deep. And I've been going over the hole. not in the hole anymore, so trying to find it. Whoop, there it is. Get a signal right there. And there is something there. Let's see what it is. Some kind of a piece of wire from the fence or something. Well, it's a find. Very good. We're at the next dig site. I switched streets, sides again, and I have been going back and forth with the metal detector, and I got a signal first here, then here, and then over here, and I have something here. I know you're gonna go, oh wow, but it is a bottle cap. When you are digging for everything, you'll be pulling a lot of these out. You know, you can never know. There could be a gold watch there or a gold ring. They kind of ring up the same as the bottle caps, the pull tabs, and all that stuff. So, well, Corona Extra it is. All right. Try to find another find. Alright, tubers, I had decided to come back into the park, and this is actually an area that I hummed over earlier, and I got a bunch of signals, so I thought, nah, I'm gonna come over here again, and I want to show you with the shovel that I bought here. It's really easy to go like 3-4 inches deep instead of having this little tool, and for me that's definitely better because it's got the 4 foot long stick, so I can easily go in and I can dig like this and then just pull it out. Anyway, so I got a signal right here, and I thought we will do a live dig. And what I really like about the Garrett here, the Garrett 350, is that it pinpoints to where I don't even need a probe at all. Okay, so I dug this hole now here. There's no signal, so it's not in a hole anymore. It's saying it's somewhere in my smuts pile here. So I'm gonna push pinpointer. Getting a full strong signal here. See as I go away from it, there's something right here. Okay, that would be then in this hole here. So let's see what we got. I think there is something there. I think we did find a penny. We will have to clean it up very carefully. It is very dirty, but that looks like a penny. So yippee yippee, this will be then my very first penny with the new metal detector. So yeah, my third coin here today already. I'm excited. So we'll clean her up when we're home and we'll see what it is. Alright, so we're back at the rancho. And here's the Rosie girl.
My collection of crap.
Rosie girl dug out a whole bunch of stuff there.
This big iron flange I dug out about 6 inches down in a park, believe it or not. Must have been an old pipe. Lipstick containers, zillions of pull tabs and stuff like that. And I always say if you're pulling pull tabs, then you're doing good because you'll find gold. I even got a golf ball today.
It's funny. I brought a golf ball home when we went up to the Fountain Grove. Now you brought
I got 3 nickels today. Nothing of real note for them in terms of age. 3 clad quarters. I got probably, I don't know, 15-20 cents in pennies. I did get a 1956D Wheatie, which I was surprised because I couldn't really see it that well. But it's always nice to pull a Wheatie. And I got like a silver star. It was the backing, maybe an earring or a uniform or something, and then what appears to be a silver button there. So all in all, for me, you know, for a park that's hunted out, it was okay. I mean, it was really to give you the experience today of going over to a park that is close to home and getting used to it. So why don't you share your treasures now?
I've got here this piece of wire from a fencing, and then this pin here for a cork board. I've got then the bottle caps here, 4 of them. And I found this earring out by the school, across the street from the park. It's kind of neat. Let me hold it up. And then I've got 2 dimes and a penny. And I'm surprised that the dime, the first dime that I dug out was 4 inches deep, and it's a 2001.
Yeah, they can go down.
The other one is a 2013, and I'm really surprised how that there's like such fairly new dimes already 4 inches deep. You know, you anticipate 4 inches deep to find some better schmutz. So anyway, it was a good start for, like Rosie says, it's been hunted a gazillion times, and you know, you still can pull out schmutz. That's a pretty good sign that we're doing something right here. So, has been a good day in the park there, and I'm happy, Rosie's happy.
Your birthday hunt.
So that was my birthday hunt.
Number 1.
And I ain't telling you how old I am because you'll be in shock.
I know.
She knows, and
She's a baby.
She ain't telling either.
He's a baby.
So, anyways, thank y'all for being along. And so thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And stay tuned for much more videos to come. And as always, hard hitting and in
your face.
That's right.